welcome again to this conference call for Calming Escape Boutiques. I'm just going to give everyone a few seconds to log in to make sure that all of our stores are present. Alright. If you're already here, feel free to grab a paper, pen to take notes. Okay. Now, since we are kind of on the verge of a new season, you could say, it is still August, of course, and so we have those warmer summer days, but we also have the look into fall. A lot of people are ready for fall, everything that comes with fall, you know, the crisp weather, Halloween sweaters, things of that nature. So we're not quite to that point yet, but with this specific setup, we're holding on to summer just a little bit longer to get us through some of those hot days that we're still having. So today we're going to focus on 4 looks that are super simple and pretty much one piece with accessories if you see fit to style it that way. We can always upsell with additional jewelry, belts, hair accessories. We're not really to the point of hats or scarves yet. We'll get there once we get into September and October. But for this last bit of summer that we have, we want to show our customers just a few other options. Alright. Is everyone ready for the first look? Wonderful. So, first look, all of our pieces today are going to be long dresses. So they are very easy. One piece on and you're done. So as summer ends, these will be great sales pieces because it's just one item to buy. They don't have to worry about the tank top and the shorts that go with it and the skirt that goes with it, things of that nature. These are easy and cute outfits for everyone to finish up their summer looks before we move and transition into fall. Okay. So our first dress is this beautiful bright orange color. So I will be inserting some footage so you can see our model trying these outfits on, but this one specifically is spaghetti straps. It's floor length, so it's truly going to go from the shoulders down to the ankles. Alright, we also have a bit of a ruffle around the bust and around the arms here. The ruffle continues to kind of drape the shoulders and the upper arms, kind of like how my shirt does here, but in this beautiful burnt orange color. Now, all of you should have these pieces in the store already, so after this call, feel free to go and look at them, get a feel for them, how you want to display them in the store. We of course will offer you options and guidelines, but we do want you to be creative as well. But really get a feel of the fabric. This specific dress is very soft and lightweight, perfect for hot summer days. But then the length of it also gives the legs some coverage. And if it gets a little cooler at night, you can pop on just a little sweater or shrug over the top of this and be a perfect temperature for a summer evening. Alright? So as I said, we're really pushing the single pieces, but accessories can always be an option. I have a few accessories to show you, but I'm really leaving it up to all of you. So bring out which bracelets, necklaces, rings you may see that fits with each of these dresses. If anything, I would say perhaps a necklace with this one, but I'm really leaving it up to you managers, anyone that's going to be doing the complete setups, alright? And if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always let us know, alright? Okay, so I'll go ahead and insert that footage now. So you can see the bright burnt orange color. It will be very beautiful on a variety of skin tones. You can see the spaghetti strap up on the shoulders, the ruffle along the side arms, and then the dress goes all the way down to the ankles, of course. Alright, so that is our first dress here. Let's go ahead and move on to the next ones. Alright, so this next one is once again a long dress, but it is this royal blue color. It is very flowy. It is not really form-fitting, so I have paired it with this belt here, this bright orange belt, which of course this royal blue and this bright orange really pair lovely together. Okay, so with this one you have a tighter fit along the chest, the bust, and then it very much is kind of like a empire waist, if you will, because it goes out, it flows out. So depending on the customer, they may really enjoy that flow. That can be really refreshing on a hot summer day. But if they want to add a bit of shape, then that's when I recommend a belt. So for example, I have this orange belt here, which is very cute and bright, goes lovely with the blue color. But this specific belt is also stretchy, so it's going to stay comfortable, because if you're wearing a long summer dress, you want to be comfortable and cute, right? So nothing too constricting. This is very stretchy, and you barely feel it along your waist. And depending on their body type or how they want their shape to look, you can adjust the belt to where it looks best for them. Some people may like it directly under the bust, some people might want it closer to the hip, and others might want it right at that waistline for an hourglass shape. Everybody's body is of course different, so it's going to be personal preference on how they style it, so be sure to offer them those options. If they don't like it a specific way, be sure to let them know that you can wear it a variety of ways, okay? Alright, so more on this dress here. The back is, obviously it cuts in a bit for the shoulder blades there. You can see that. This material is also very soft. It's always very important to me that we stock soft and comfortable materials so that our customers look fantastic, but they are not, itchy or uncomfortable, especially during a hot summer day. Alright, everyone? Okay, go ahead and insert that footage now. So you can really see that the royal blue color is just beautiful. I love this color. And with the pop of the orange, it really looks fantastic. This belt does come in other colors, like a light blue, that might look good with this dress as well, depending on the styling, everyone. But I personally like the opposite color look of this blue and orange pairing. I think it's very good for summer and will look good on a variety of our customers. Alright, so now that we've shown you that footage, I'll go ahead and move on to our next dress for you all. Is everyone keeping up? Do we have any sort of questions yet? Yes, for shoes, for pretty much all of these, we're just going to continue to push the sandals that we have left over and the flip-flops or little flats. We're not really going to be getting in any new shoe wear until we get into fall looks. So whatever we have left from the core summer looks, any of those sandals, wedges, flip-flops, flats, anything like that, you guys can feel free to style how you see fit with these long dresses, alright? Wonderful. Alright, so our next look is very difficult to show on the hanger, but that is why we always include the model footage so that you can see what it looks like. Now, this material is quite different. It's very thin. And here, but it's almost has a slick nature to it. This is a black dress, but with the pops of color, mostly pinks and reds, of flowers. There's a little bit of turquoise and orange as well, but it's got this floral print along the whole of it. Alright? So I'll just pop that there. Once again, this is going to go all the way down to the ankle. It's a long dress. However, this one is technically strapless. It has our little arm covers, if you will, but it is mostly a strapless dress. Yes, with a little bit of ruching along the bust. So it will also be important for us to remember to keep in stock different bra options for our lovely customers. So they have the strapless bra option, especially with a dress like this, which is strapless. Alright, so just keep that in mind. I'll go ahead and show you the model footage so you can have an idea of what I mean with this being strapless, just with the arms, but they don't really hold the dress up. So it is also a very flowy dress, but the top, the bust, and the arms are more form-fitting, and then it kind of flows out, and this dress really has a fantastic texture for summer, staying cool. You can kind of see the ruching there across the bust and even along the sleeves as well. And even though the dress is technically black, all of these pops of color, the red, the blue, and everything like that really just makes it a lovely look for summer. Any questions on this dress? Alright, now go ahead and grab our final dress. Alright, so our next dress has this pattern here, the full length of it. This one is also a strapless dress, so keep in mind bra options, strapless bras. We may even start to carry some of those sticky silicone type bras, just depending on what our customers are wanting. As we move into fall, of course, it won't be a huge market, but we will keep that in mind for our next spring and summer collections. Alright, everyone? So this dress is strapless, as I said, and it has this pattern down the whole of it. So black with a beige, a cream, and a dark brown hints there. Okay, so it is going to be tighter around the chest and the bust, and it does naturally go tighter around the waist to form that hourglass figure. It goes a little bit looser along the bottom, but not really the flowy dress as we just saw. It's more form-fitting to the thighs there. There are also two slits on each leg, so this does go down to the ankle, but they're going to have slits of both legs just about to the knee on both sides, alright? Now this, I will say that this fabric is a bit more thick. I wouldn't say that it's overly hot or anything like that, but it's thicker than some of the other dresses that we've talked about today. Okay, so I'll go ahead and show you that model footage. So as you can see, the dress is strapless and it goes tight at the waist there and then flows down. And as I said, has the slits on both legs as well. Now I believe that this dress does have a built-in bra, but those are not always very reliable, so please keep that in mind when our customers are trying this on so that they have options. Okay? Wonderful. So that there is the last dress that I wanted to show you guys, but there is something else here. So I had mentioned accessories, not really fully pushing it, but just giving options. For example, we styled this moon necklace with this particular dress here. Just a pop of accessory, but you can see it's silver and black, so it kind of goes in with this look and this pattern. You wouldn't really need something too bright or in your face when you have a dress with this pattern. Same would go for the floral print dress. You wouldn't necessarily need a huge necklace or anything like that because the print on the dress is already very much in your face. So we do have these options that we're going to be sending out, and these are going to stay through fall and winter. Okay, so they are simple black chokers with options. They're not all the same, so if you are going to style some jewelry or accessories with these dresses, these would be a great selling point because they're not only for summer. You can wear them into fall, winter, spring, summer, and so on. So that would be a great selling point for our customers. Wonderful. So for example, I'll just show you a few here. You can see this is just a basic black choker with a little triangle detail. There is a chain with sizing, so it adjusts for different people if they want it very tight against their neck, a little looser, but in general they are going to be up against the neck because it's a choker. Okay? Then of course have some other options. Now, I have no idea how many 90s children I have out there, but this would very much be a bit of a 90s look. Alright, and once again, you're going to have the sizing so you can adjust it for the customers. This is made of fabric, not plastic. A lot of these were plastic in the 90s trend of the look, but it is this nice little pattern that looks great with a lot of our different dresses, so please keep it in mind. We also have this one here, which is very basic. A lot of these are super simple, and that's really what we're trying to push. So it's 3 strands, so they can technically be up close to each other, but bits of skin will peek through the various pieces. Okay. Then we have this more velvet piece of fabric. Very simple. All of these are going to have the chain and the adjustment. Alright, this one, once again, we're going to have 2 pieces there, but we have this little ball pendant right in the middle, and then of course the adjustment options. This one here has a fabric floral print. This one might look very fantastic with this floral dress that we had talked about. Because this print is very much in your face, but just the hint of the floral with the little pendant in the middle, but it's black, it's not too over the top, and considering this dress here is strapless, it might look nice to, you know, accentuate that neck, collarbone, your upper chest, okay? So please keep that in mind. If you see any of these necklaces, chokers that you think would be great with one of these dresses, style it that way. Okay. Then we have another one that is similar, but this time it's just 2 strands and then around the neck, but your skin will peek through those. This one is longer, of course, but it's meant to tie around your neck. So however their neck fits, you can do it double and tie, do a bow, and then on the end here we have these little golden pieces of metal. Okay? And then the final one, let me double check here. 2 left. So I have this one here, which is more of a wavy material with the golden, and then you also have this gold chain with a longer pendant. So those will go together. The gold chain will be longer than the black one, of course. And lastly, we have this one, which once again, the top black piece will be the choker against the neck, and then the long strand with the little triangle pendant. Okay, so all of these necklaces and chokers are going to be sent to you all. They actually should already be there with the dress shipment. Play around with it. If you see styling with some of these specific chokers, style it with those dresses. If not, as I said, we will be rolling these over into fall, winter, spring, and so on. They're pretty much going to become a regular item because they can be worn in so many different ways. Okay? Now, does anyone have any final questions for me before we finish up this call and you can all get to styling in your specific stores? Yes, the shipment of the dresses that you received, that's all we're going to be sending out. We did a pretty good amount for all sizing. Small up into plus, everything is covered for you all. And of course, if you see that you're selling something more than another store, you can communicate between each other to see if you would like to transfer merchandise. That's completely acceptable. Alright, any other questions? Yes, of course, I've shown you these necklaces, and the belt as well, but if people are more feeling just the single dress look, you don't have to push it. Okay. Yes, the most important for this section of time is really moving these dresses, okay? They're fantastic for the rest of summer and, you know, into September as we head towards fall. They can be still worn for the hotter days. Throw a sweater over them and they're still a great one for a cooler day as well. So remember those points. I know that everyone greatly wants to jump into fall. I myself am completely ready for fall, but we do still have some pretty hot days. So remember that these nice, long, flowy dresses are very comfortable, they're cute, and they're simple. You can get up in the morning and throw on the dress and you're pretty much ready to go. You don't have to worry about a lot of details, which is a big selling point for a lot of busy people. Everyone is so busy nowadays. Okay? Wonderful. Now after this, if any of you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always give me a call or shoot me an email. I respond to both. Once again, thank you all for joining this call. I look forward to seeing your pictures from your displays or how you all decide to start styling everything. Alright, everyone, I will see you in the next conference call. Have a great day.